Greetings and welcome. This is the ThaBadbrey Herbalist Asar of the ThaBadbreyHerbal.co.uk, and today I'm going to speak to you about a metaphysical subject matter. This is the ThaBadbrey Herbalist Asar. Right, I'm going to speak to you about what I see as an ancient astrologer when I observe the coins that are used in the currency in the UK, in the country I reside in. All right, when I look at the currency we use, all I can see is astrological correspondences. It's so blatant to me, and a lot of people miss it due to the fact that they are not astrologically astute or symbolically literate in that sense. All right. So this is what I can see. All right. So let's break this down. First of all, I look at the 1p and the 2p, the 1 pence and the 2 pence piece. All right. To me, this blatantly represents the soil of the earth itself and the ground, the earth's crust. All right. You got copper, which is actually here. This is the color that the leaves actually turn just before they drop off the trees and fall to the ground. So as soon as the leaves outside turn to a brownish color, you know that they're going to drop and fall upon the earth. So as soon as you see the leaves turn brown, you think of them falling onto the earth. And as a result of all of us as human beings imagining the leaves falling onto the earth, as a result, more of the leaves fall onto the earth as a result of us communicating with our symbolic mind as well as the universe, which are one and the same, and causing it to manifest in a way that makes the leaves fall onto the ground. All right? There is a blatant metaphysical and astrological correspondence with the copper color, the metal mineral copper, as well as the earth's crust. All right? Even when you look at when people are in the Olympics and they win a medal, they win bronze, silver, and gold. Bronze is third place, silver is second place, and gold is first place. Then when you look at the steps on the actual stage that they're standing on, you can see that the one that is closest, the step that is closest to the ground, closest to the earth, is the one where the person with the bronze medal will stand upon, all right? Symbolizing how close they are to the ground, all right? So this 1p and 2p symbolizes the earth, all right? The planet Earth. The lowest, or the planet that is closest to us as human beings, yeah? Because we stand and we walk upon the earth, all right? And which coins are likely to be found on the ground that most people step over? If you're walking on the street and you see a 5 pence piece on the floor, most people will probably pick it up. If you see a pound, most people will pick it up. If you see a £2 coin, most people will say, oh, that's a £2 coin, let me pick it up. But most people see a 1p or even a 2p and they walk past it because they feel that it's supposed to belong on the earth. In their mind, esoterically speaking and metaphysically speaking, they feel that the 1p and 2p belongs on the earth, all right? They don't even realize that they're already admitting that they understand on a subconscious symbolic level that 1p's and 2p's are synonymous with the ground and with the earth, all right? Now, the next coins up from that, yeah, is the 5 pence piece, the 10 pence piece, the 20 pence piece, and the 50 pence piece. As you can see, yeah, these are all the silver, they're all silver in color, all right? Now, why do you think there's 4 of these? Why do you think there's 4? Now, me as an ancient astrologer, this is blatant to me. All I can see is silver and the fact that there's 4 silver coins. That tells me it corresponds with the 4 phases of the moon, and that these coins, the 5 pence piece, 10 pence piece, 20 pence piece, and 50 pence piece, are corresponding with the moon. Alchemically speaking and metaphysically speaking, the moon governs the metal silver. All right. If I was analyzing a horary chart and the moon was implicated to indicate a lost object or a place where a lost object may be found, I would automatically conclude that the lost object might be found next to glass containers or glass dishes or even a mirror or a window. All right. That's what the moon symbolizes. It symbolizes silver. It symbolizes silver. And the four phases of the moon can easily correspond with these coins. You can have like the 5p, which could be, this could easily be the new moon. This could be like the 10p could be the first quarter. Then you can have the 20p, which could be the full moon. Then you can have the 50p, which could be the last quarter. But even moreover, more to the point, another interpretation could be this 5 pence piece could be seen as the first quarter. Yeah? First quarter moon, or half moon, as people call it. And easily. And then the 10 pence piece can be seen as the full moon, which is why you got 5. 5 times 2 is 10. So this can be like the half moon or the first quarter. And then a 10 pence piece can be seen as the full moon, which is why it is this size. All right. And then we move on to the 20 pence piece. Now, the 20 pence piece is smaller than the 10p. All right. And smaller than the 50p. Now, for me, this coin here can be synonymous with the planet Mercury, because sometimes you can observe Mercury in the sky as a silverish star. Okay, you can sometimes see that in the evening or in the morning, depending on what time of year it is and where Mercury actually is and where Mercury is actually moving. Even if you look at this coin itself and you look at the pattern on it, this looks like the astrological glyph of Mercury. I mean, look at this. You got this part around here, this round part, then you got this part going down here, you got this going across here, you even got the two horns of Mercury. If you go to the actual glyph of Mercury, look at this. You got the round bit here, you got that long part going down at the bottom, you got the cross, and then you've got these two horns, which to me symbolize antennae, because Mercury rules communication and radio communication, emails, satellites. This can be seen as antennae coming out of Mercury, all right? So we go back to it. This is blatantly can be seen as Mercury. And the fact that it is a 20 pence piece and it has the number 2 on it can also be seen as symbolizing the androgynous nature of Mercury. Mercury is one of the only planets in the zodiac that is neither male or female. Mercury is male or female depending upon whether it is oriental of the sun or occidental of the sun. If Mercury rises before the sun, then Mercury is seen as male. If Mercury rises after the sun, then Mercury is seen as female. So it doesn't really have a sex or an orientation. It depends upon what planet it is joined to and whether or not it rises before or after the sun. So you've got the number 2 here representing that symmetry, and the fact that if you were to break this coin down the middle, the actual pattern on the front of the coin will be more or less symmetrical, symbolizing the androgynous nature of Mercury itself. Mercury rules quicksilver, alchemically speaking, all right? The 20 pence piece. We move on to the 50 pence piece over here, which can easily be synonymous with the planet Venus, all right? 50p, all right? Now, there's even a woman sitting on the 50p coin to give you an even greater clue that the 50 pence piece is a feminine coin. Venus, being seen as the morning star, can sometimes be seen in the sky as a silverish star next to the moon, all right? So what they've actually done, whoever was in control of designing these coins was blatantly well versed in ancient astrology, well versed in metaphysics, and well versed in alchemy, all right? The higher sciences, and decided to dedicate the coins to the planets themselves, astrologically speaking, all right? Going from the Earth, the 4 phases of the moon, or the 2 main phases of the moon, then Mercury and then Venus. So then if we've dealt with Mercury, Venus, and the Earth and the moon, then next up, before going from the Earth and going in that direction, the only logical next step would be to go to the sun, which is why the pound coin is gold in color, all right? And gold, alchemically speaking, is governed by the sun, all right? It is governed by the sun. So when you look at this coin, it is blatantly dedicated to the sun. What other reason would this £1 coin be gold in color other than being dedicated to the sun? Even if you look at this £1 coin right here, and you look at this pattern that's on the front of the £1 coin, it even looks like the astrological glyph of the sun anyway. Where's this astrological glyph of the sun? Here we go. The astrological glyph of the sun. Look at this. A round circle with a dot in the middle. Now let's go back to the picture of the £1 coin. A round circle with a dot in the middle. This is so blatant. They're just putting it right in front of your face. Using astrology right in front of your face. And most people don't even realize it. This is blatantly the sun. Yeah. Now, the next coin, the £2 coin, the number 2 representing that there's actually 2 planets involved in the design of this coin. Now, to me, this looks like the moon. The silver part is the moon, and then the outside, this gold part, will be the corona of the sun. So this £2 coin is dedicated to a solar eclipse. Yeah, it's dedicated to a solar eclipse. It's blatantly a solar eclipse. The moon going in front of the sun, and then seeing the corona on the actual outside shows me that this is dedicated to a solar eclipse. So you got these coins which are dedicated astrologically to the planets. The 1p and 2p is the Earth. The 5p and 10p, the Moon. 20p can be Mercury. 50p can be Venus. Or the 5p, 10p, 20p, and 50p can be seen as being synonymous with the 4 phases of the Moon. The £1 coin is the Sun. And then the £2 coin is the solar eclipse. And that's just the coins. I haven't even gone on to the notes yet. And I will do that in a later video. The ThaBadbrey Herbalist Asar, ancient astrologer of the ThaBadbrey Herbal.co.uk. I will be back.